What's going on, guys? So, been a little bit since I've done out the box and a different type of update of equipment review. We've got a bunch of new stuff not that long ago. Ended up getting a new microphone for when we do things on location and for a plan in the future. That's a nice handheld microphone from Fi-Fine. But also, I bought these cordless uh, XLR connectors, wireless mic connectors, because I want to be able to walk around with said mic. Does it match? No. But it's going to be cool for what I have in mind. But we're not here to talk about that today. We're here to talk about this. Now, not this in particular, technically speaking, but this is one of the lights that we use for the podcast. I've got 3 of these set up in the podcast room over in the Shoki Cave. This is a Sunpack 40 watt. It's yay big. It says Sunpack, says 40 watt on the back here. We have the controls, a fake carbon fiber thingy. We have an on switch right there. It comes on, says Sunpack. Then you turn this knob all the way over this way till that lights up. Literally, you gotta time it, yeah. And then you get blinded, like that. It's fine. And then this controls your what's the word I'm looking for? The frequency of your light. This one is your dimmer. Then it has other modes like flashing and other things like that. Who really cares, honestly? But it's only 40 watts, which is not a lot. I got these actually at Best Buy, because they were easily available. I wanted to upgrade and whatever. But the biggest issue I've had is that they are cheap and they act like they're cheap. The main true issue is they are battery powered, technically speaking, and you utilize this USB plug right there. Despite the fact that they come with USB cords and everything else like that, the biggest issue, this is actually one of them, I'm pretty sure, even though you can plug it in, so that one registers, you could hear it click, or at least I could hear it click. It is charging. You can, of course, run it with it plugged in, which we tend to do, but the main issue that most USB-C have is that this is so inset that a lot of them actually don't plug in all the way, and this thing doesn't end up charged. Ends up screwing up a lot of things. This is also what they call a cob light, which is a continuously on whatever bulb, I guess. So it's a big ass LED thing inside here. This is just a little boob cover thingy that sits over there. I bought 5 of these, technically speaking, 2 of which I ended up returning because they were shit. They wouldn't charge, or they wouldn't hold a charge, and all of them had almost every single one of them had already been purchased and returned, probably for the exact same reason. Now the thing is, when I have it plugged in, I do have most of them wrapped around and forced in and with no tension whatsoever. I also have it on my trusty dusty, literally my, no, this is not my original, but one of my earliest tripods, using a cold shoe mount like a normal thing. I usually have this one actually reverse mounted like so I can tilt it forward. This is the one that usually is lighting up my left side and Heffy's right side when we're sitting at the table. Now the main reason why we're doing this video, if you saw from the title, I mean, you can see how small or big that light is, technically speaking. Once again, it's 40 watt. It's time to upgrade to something a little bit bigger. So I've lowered the camera a little bit. Also, Couch Dweller merch. Apparently, the shirts are being made. So go check out the merch link down below. Now, I just wanted to show that I got these on Amazon. These are Neewer brand, and basically they came highly recommended by a YouTube. I also see a lot of other people that have significantly better podcasts using Neewer equipment. And so this is a version of their cob light. This is their bicolor LED video light. I don't know what any of that means. This is a good size box. These were significantly more expensive than those. I think I got those things for like $45. Some of them even cheaper because they had already been returned and opened. So these are way more than that, even though I got them on Black Friday special on the Amazon, and well, frankly, things haven't been great monetarily lately, so I did purchase these with a firm credit, and I only got 2 of them. I got this one, I got another one right there. That's how 2 works. So we got nice packaging here. Oh, we got a carrying bag. That's already an improvement. Oh, by the way, I did want to say the only thing that the Sun Pack comes with is the light, everything you see there, and a cord. Nothing else. I added the mount to it. Okay, so let's get this big bastard out of here. That is a serious carrying bag. Like I thought that was I didn't think it. I don't know that it has a tripod. I thought it might just be the light. But it's entirely possible this thing has a tripod in it. I don't know. Everything's going to be self-contained. There's nothing else in the box but this. So, I can say just from initial experience, this is already definitely, well, it's heftier. All the weight's on this side of it. But nice carrying bag. It does have the name Neewer there. That's one of my work ice chests. Okay. Let's unzip this guy here. Oh, okie dokie. We got a security lock there. What else we got? Okay. So I got foam. Here, let me try to pivot downward so you can see what's going on in the box. So we've got, I just removed this from right there, so that's not a big deal. Okay, I've got instructions. I assume that operation prompt card. What does that even mean? Oh. Half Chinese, half English. Okay. Some of it's in English. Actually, almost none of it's in English. That's fun. Okay. Either way, I'll figure it out. They have videos and app guides because this thing is also very much app based. But I'll tell you right now, this has a book compared to the other thing. It's in multiple languages. Okay, so let's see what all's in the box here. I've got big chunky power cord. I assume that this is going to be, yep, big old power brick with an XLR plug. Huh, didn't expect that. Okay. LED driver. Okay, so this thing might actually need proper power all the time. I gotta insert here. Oh, diffuser cover. That's cool. Didn't know that was in there. It's kind of tucked down in there. Alright, so I've got what looks to be the light cone here, and then the light itself there. Okay, so I might have been over exaggerating when I said it had a tripod. But I will say, size-wise, this boy is ridiculous. Ugh. Like, I mean, I'm going to do a direct comparison here in a minute, but holy crap. Okay. So, this is our giant light funnel here. Got a little cutout there. Interesting. And then we have the light itself. I'll set this over here. Okay. Well, I will say this. I did not expect it to need a gigantic power source, but then again, in comparison, this is a very powerful light, so that makes sense. Okay, I have a security guy here. It says remove the cover before use. Yeah, no shit. Okay. Oh wow, nice secure lock. Okay. So that's good. That is to protect the straight up gigantic LED there. Um, this is huge. This is a huge freaking light. Um, this is wow. Okay. So this is. All right. All right. Okay. Now what I don't know is what kind of mounts I'm gonna need for that, because I don't think that's gonna go on my old school tripod there. But just for comparison, for size sake here, let's just have a look see as I break everything. So size comparison, here's the entire sun pack light, the entire thing. Literally, this is the length of the sun pack thing. That's terrifying. Yeah, okie dokie. So it does take a DC in. So, wow. All right. So with this on here, good Lord. Okay. Does it? Can I turn it on? Does it have any stock power at all? Doesn't look like it. So everybody's got to go carbon fiber. So you got everything there. We've got mode, menu, 24 or 2.4 G, whatever that means. And then we got the XLR power in. So this bad boy currently has no power. So let's do it a favor and get it plugged in. Also crazy to use the braided wire here. All right. So let me unravel this. Also, you know, my brain wasn't ready for XLR power on these things, but it is a robust light, to say the least. Like I said, comparatively, it's embarrassingly big. All right, so I have a plug right here. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. Give us a nice transformer box. Got a green light. Green light mean go. XLR hole. Oh, before it even clipped in, I already, whoa. Okay, that is, I can't even, that's 44K. How do I, okay, that's percentage for sure. It's not getting any brighter. Oh, it's dimming very slowly. Okay. Wow, okay. So that's, I'm gonna turn it all, it was at 50% right there. I think I have the fan, so if you guys can see here what's going on. Alright, it's already getting warm, not gonna lie. Wow, okay. Oh, I guess it makes sense that it came on. Alright, so hit the on button. Let's see how long it, okay, so it boots up. Okay, let's not. Okay. CCT. I don't know what that means. Okay, so that's our basic. Okay, so given that this thing is also app operated, which is half the other reason I got it, was because I want to be able to control my lights from my phone and not have to get up, change any settings or anything else like that. Oof, that is really hot. Can't even tell you. Look how freaking bright that is. It's very bright. It's very, very bright. I think it's 50% power. Feels. Let's see here. So this is 8% power. All right, so this is 100% power over there. Let's see. Let's. It's still pretty dim. All right, hold on. So shining this over there at GIF. So that's, yeah, that's okay, I guess. But let's turn that one on. Now mind you, it's still kind of on spotlight mode. But let's take it up to 100%. That's kind of ridiculous. Like that, I mean, look at the light cone is absurdly big. And I could smell it heating up as well. So it can light up this whole room. Alright, so I want to turn that down, because I don't want it at 100% all the time. The other thing is, it does have a nice fat handle here. Like I said, I don't know what to do about the mount down here, so I'll have to figure that part out. I want to see if I can't get this diffuser on it. So ultimately what I want to do with something like this, I want to have 2 of these, maybe more. 2 probably going to be bright enough depending on how it's diffused, and have it set up, definitely getting warm, have it set up at higher positions instead of like in our faces, which is what we currently have. So I'm going to turn this off briefly. It's like so much darker in here just turning that off. Ah, man. Weirdly enough, nothing about this cover in here. Like, it doesn't stretch enough to get over. I thought it was a diffuser cover for that, but this looks like more of a protective cover, I guess. I'm not sure. Obviously, you want to use your lens protector there. Maybe that's what this is for as well. Because it looks like it just... It's nylon. I don't know what else it could be for. I have no idea. It's not referenced in the instructions, which is also disturbing. Because, you know, when you get a whole bunch of stuff, that would be the thing you want to know the most, right? Right? Okay. So, I mean, you can see how you get from tiny little thing to ginormous powerful thing. Now, the only thing I don't know offhand is how the heck, like, I don't have a stand for that. I think that would work for like a mic stand or something. I'm not entirely certain. I do have mic stands. Wonder. Either way. So, ultimately, I need to get the Neewer app, connect everything up, and see what's going on with that. See, it can't be like for this, because it's too stretchy. But yeah, definitely need some type of diffuser for it, because obviously this makes it a much softer light. Otherwise, it's a very harsh spotlight. I wonder if I can just stick this in here and see what happens. It might be worth doing just for funsies. Hold on. So disconnect. And also, this takes what they call a Bowen's mount. It's this lock-in friend here. I don't know if that has a slit right there. I don't know if there's a particular direction that needs to go or not. But this is what I was joking about. Put that in there. Let's see. I'm probably gonna get too hot and probably burn it up in reality, but let's find out just for funsies. Therefore, it does both. Also, I didn't realize how much that actually affects the. Well, I mean, it worked. Not what it was for, but it worked. I never considered how much that was actually affecting things. Now I can see. Okay. So, yeah. New light. Excited. 2 new lights, technically speaking. And of course, as soon as I figure out exactly how to mount these damn things, then I can also use them when we go on location and we need constant lighting for things. They are ridiculously... I didn't even see how much the minimum brightness is. Hold on. Last thing before we go. Let's see how much the minimum brightness is. So that was 50%. Take it down to 1%. That's 0. 1. 1 is... Wow. 1% is effectively this. That's crazy. Alright, so let's go modes. I think, like, if I get the diffuser boxes for this and get the proper mounts for it, it'll definitely make a difference. I don't know that we'll need 4. Originally I was thinking 4 of these, not for a room that small. 4 of these will probably take care of the living room, or if we're on location. But these are definitely a big boy step up. Gonna make it warm when we film. Speaking of that, we're gonna be filming here in a few hours. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and, well, put this all back together and figure that out. So either way, I'll see you guys next time, and we'll probably update later once I figure out how to effectively work the app, because this is something I don't have yet. So I'm gonna get the Neewer app and then work from there. Though the only thing I can say is I wish it had... Yeah, there's nothing else in here. I wish it had a different adapter for a mount, because I don't know what that goes on, if I'm being fair. It does look like it's a straight pole, like you maybe have for a like a big mic stand, perhaps, or perhaps it's meant for something else. So I'm gonna figure that out. The only thing I did say that would be a mistake is I thought these things would be battery / USB powered. It's clearly not. It's full on ridiculous power. So, and I was considering mounting them up high, and if I have to really be wary of where my power supply is going, I need to make sure about that. So either way, I'm going to test out the app and then see what's going on from there. I'll see you guys later.